Welcome to the Cap Room, everyone. We had a bye week last week. Niles was in Tokyo. He told me he's very sad to be back in America.
Yeah, you broke American niggas don't know how to run no damn country. Put it that way. Pick up your trash. God damn it.
Pick up your trash.
I've always thought littering should be way more like of an offense.
It needs to be. Japan is so clean.
Tax dollars are spent well there.
I miss it. But it's good to be back with you guys.
Yeah. We had a bye week.
Yeah.
Cavs are still undefeated.
I thought taking the week, when you were saying, should we just take the week off because you're in Tokyo? I was like, yeah, because then the Cavs will lose a game by the time I get back to America, and they fucking haven't. I'm so mad.
Yo, I was down for the break because I was like, well, the Mavs, we where we need to be right now. Let's just take a break.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Anyway, the Cavs, man, under 15-0.
15-0.
Is season turning champs on the way?
Sure, yay, woohoo! But 15-0, I did not think the Warriors 24-0. It's starting to come over in like the horizon a little bit.
It's getting close.
But we got probably the game of the year.
I thought y'all played Boston tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, y'all do.
Yeah, at Boston. Probably the game of the year. We can preview that game, but we got to give the Cavs some love.
Got to.
I feel like we're 15-0 and people still aren't talking about us enough. We were 8-0 the last time we potted, and now we're 15-0. So I just wanted to go through like the wins real fast.
Okay.
And just like a couple things about not the Cavs, but the teams the Cavs played. We played New Orleans to go 9-0. New Orleans is just the most injury-riddled team in the NBA right now. They had no Trey Murphy, no Herb Jones, no CJ McCollum, and no DeJounte. And Zion got hurt that game, and now they have no Zion and no Jose Alvarado. Yeah. So feel really bad for that.
Like, if you're a Saints fan and a Pelicans fan right now, like, everybody on both teams are hurt. So shout out to New Orleans. Hope y'all are doing okay.
Is Zion ever gonna put a full season together?
Well, it won't be this year.
Yeah. I had such high hopes for Zion this year, but
he can still play 60. I feel like a 60-game season is a good Zion year.
I think I agree. It's a good start. It's a good start for sure.
Yeah.
In the Zion round. Especially, again, I don't want to keep harping on that. That game last year, the last time we seen him playing those Lakers, but that's just, I'm just like, him at his peak is just beautiful. But
yeah, I mean, we had absolutely no answer for him when we played him. He's just one of those players that teams have no answer for. Then we had Golden State, which we absolutely, trounced. Scored 83 or 84 points in the first half, which was a franchise record. So they go like in the next couple days and beat the Thunder at the Thunder, the Warriors. But that's the game Chet got hurt and has his pelvic injury, which is I've never heard of a pelvic injury in the NBA before. But my thoughts on the Warriors, and this is not just because we're a Warriors hating podcast, but I definitely think they're kind of overrated.
I think so too.
And I think they're going to come back down to earth and be like a 5 to 6 seed in the West.
7.
Maybe like I thought we were like clearly the better team. The Warriors don't have a center, and Draymond is not the rim protector he once was when he was younger.
No.
And Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, like we just dominated. They have a lot of good role players, but they don't have a number 2 that next to Steph.
The only way the Warriors gonna be like they can run through the league is if Clay just don't text Steph back before every game. Like, if that happens, my bad. We talking about the Cavs though. That was impressive, man. 137 points, man. Y'all rolling. Keep going, Ben, because I got a little monologue. Y'all really cooking, man.
And then we had Brooklyn. Trade your veterans really quickly because you're going to win too many games for the capture the flag, the Cooper flag stakes. And Cam Johnson.
It's called capture the flag?
That's fire. That was fire.
The capture the flag. Yeah, that's what I heard that once. I heard that once from a podcast.
Okay, that's fire. Capture the flag. Okay.
He keeping it a buck. That's hard.
Yeah, I'm not going to steal that, but I don't know where it's from. And then what I took from the Brooklyn game is that if there's one player I want the Cavs to trade for, it's Cam Johnson. I think we need a wing to go up against Boston, and I think Cam Johnson would be the absolute perfect fit for the Cavs.
Yeah, y'all could use another 3-and-D guy.
Yeah, he's just right now Dean Wade's kind of that role, and he's a lot better than Dean Wade, even though Dean Wade's still a really good player.
Shout out D-Dub.
Don't you ever do Dean Wade like that?
Oh, we're not doing Dean Wade like anything.
Well, you put me on the Dean Wade hype train, so don't do that.
I do. He's a little injury prone, sprained his ankle yesterday, but it's okay. And then we had Chicago twice. Give me Kobe White all day over Zach LaVine. I
don't know if y'all just saw Zach LaVine just hit 6 threes in the fourth quarter to close the game out tonight. So I don't know if I can get on that one.
Okay, give me Kobe White.
Yes, he's holding them back. Seeing Giddy, Zach LaVine, and Kobe has been a little weird. I thought it would be better, but Zach LaVine really just is I want to do it. Zach LaVine is trying to showcase himself to be traded, and the other two guys, they just kind of hey, can we play some team basketball, try to win some games? And Zach is fuck that shit. That's what's going on in Chicago right now.
Yeah, Zach LaVine is carrying himself better than the franchise itself. And it's just he just gets paid the most money. He's not the best player on the team.
Nope.
I think Kobe White is just a more I'm just scared of him more on the offensive end than
steady hand.
Zach LaVine. Is he that much better than Josh Giddey? I don't know. And then 29 other teams would take Patrick Williams on the team. Before Zach.
Shit, LaVine. I would love Patrick Williams on the Lakers.
That dude's ego is crazy. And then have you guys seen Taylor Horton Tucker recently?
Nah, I haven't heard that name in years. How's his hairline looking?
Let's just say all the weight Joel Embiid lost got transferred to Taylor Horton Tucker.
I knew he was about to do that. He is tubby.
He got big.
Raymond Felton out there. He was retired Raymond Felton.
No.
Shout out Chicago.
I think there's a contract year for him too, and he doesn't he's big.
I fuck with THT. Damn, bro.
He got subbed into the game, and then Karis LeVert got 2 drive and ones on him immediately, and we didn't see him for the rest of the 2 games. Wow. Tough looks for Taylor Horton Tucker. And then we beat Philadelphia. We got super lucky that we caught them on the second half of a back-to-back, and Joel Embiid and
Paul George matter when you play them niggas. The Heat just beat them.
Did they lose right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy Butler played his first good game of the year. He dropped 30 on him.
Yeah, Jared McCain's getting all the hype. He was pretty good.
It's a bad boy.
I support him.
We giving that Jared McCain love later. Hold on.
And then have you guys seen Kyle Lowry's shot chart? There was a shot chart going around. Yeah, this man only shoots threes. He doesn't he doesn't operate in the paint.
He old, man.
Yeah, he can't get to the paint anymore.
Wow. He's not going to.
Yeah, what is Kyle Lowry? 37, 38?
Yeah, like LeBron's age.
No, yeah, just run him off the 3-point line. And then we beat Charlotte yesterday without Donovan Mitchell.
Look, Charlotte is feisty right now.
They are.
Charlotte might be the best 5 and 8 team I've seen.
Right.
LaMelo and B. Miller is nasty. Every time I see them niggas running 2, man, I'm like, I don't want to see them in a couple years.
It's a duo.
I don't think we should have won that game. I thought Charlotte played really well, and they just had the product of being a young and inexperienced
they
team.
Don't close games well.
They had a lot of mistakes. Yeah, LaMelo is a problem. We had absolutely no answer for him. He is a legit problem.
I hope he can get out of there.
I was just about to say, would not get out of there because he's been injured the last couple of years. Because the last time we seen him fully healthy, he was an all-star. He was this flashy guy. And I think the last 2 years of the injury, especially with Lonzo's injury, you start lumping them together a little bit, or at least your subconscious does for me.
Mm-hmm.
But LaMelo, when he's out there, a 6'8", the playmaker not in the right way. He's a problem.
He's unguardable.
Right. He's a problem. He can do what he wants. He does what he wants.
And then when he got that long range 3 going to where you can't play up on him, then it's just
arms are flailing.
Then it's just the whole second half. He's just blowing by you, getting to the rim and one every time because you can't play up. It's ridiculous.
And he's gonna gloat about it. That hurts your team's ego. Seeing that little light skinned nigga just
talking shit.
He is sick. You saw the Giannis style? He got up. He is a sick boy, man. He is. Love LaMelo right now.
Yeah, he plays like a careless 40-year-old man in a pickup league where he's just chucking up shot, but it works for him.
They go in.
It just works for him.
wow, we not gonna talk about it no more. Well, we hate the Warriors, but LaMelo and Steph would have been incredible.
Bro,
LaMelo
I'm
and
telling
Steph,
you.
Yeah.
we were robbed.
They
We
picked
were robbed.
James Wiseman.
Shanghai James. Shanghai James.
Shanghai. Oh, we dropped that.
Okay, yeah. So that's the teams we played.
And you can't even make the argument that the East is just weak. Like the Cavs have beat contenders in the West too.
Yeah.
Like this shit just pisses me off.
And I think that's why that Boston game is gonna be so great tomorrow. Is that it is like, oh, is this their first real test? It's like, no,
they beat OKC, bro.
And tomorrow is just definitely, like Ben said, it's probably gonna be game of the year so far.
Right.
But, like I spoke on it before when we talking about them being undefeated. Just the Kenny Atkinson thing. It's like a guy. He got the same toolbox as JB, but he built a different house. Like he's doing more with the same guys.
Yeah.
Like Evan Mobley shooting that thing. Like he ain't taking more than, I've just looked it up. He ain't taking more than 3 threes a game. He taking a little bit out of the 2, but he's shooting 38%. And I ain't never think Evan Mobley's gonna shoot 38%. I compared him to Derek Favors last year. So again, I apologize, Evan Mobley. I saw you in person. I know how much of a defensive stud you are, but just him trying to impact himself on offense now, and just DG's confidence. DG's so good right now. They and Gary asking, is he better than Glenn Robinson? They like, this is the best dude to ever come out of Gary. And I'm like, y'all know he went to high school in Nashville? I don't even know if he played much, but we are going hard. I mean, 50, 40, 90 right now. DG's confidence is just through the roof. And we was trading him last year. We were trying to get him off your team. Being like, nah, DG and Spider won't work. And I do got to say, the DG and Mobley, it's looking like that 2021 Cavs when y'all was young, getting that little 7 seed, and everybody, I was like, man, I really look good, man. They are growing now at this pace, because remember last year was Jared Allen and DG on that win streak when y'all went 18, and was it 18 in a row last year?
We just, I think it was 17-1.
17, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 17 out of 18. My bad. I knew y'all had a big streak that DG, without DG and Mobley, but now this streak with DG and Mobley is kind of like completing the process of what y'all had last year during that win streak and going into this year, because y'all always are really a really good regular season team. Like I feel like that, especially since DG became an all-star, y'all always a really good regular season team. And I'm like, damn, can Kenny Atkinson make this translate to the playoffs? Because I'm loving what I'm seeing out of the Cavs. Because Spider missing games and y'all niggas busting ass. And let me say this. Donovan Mitchell, I hate you. Not for real, but I'm sick of you.
Preach.
15-0. DG really the first option now. He's sitting here getting to play second option, making super max money, and he get Coco Jones.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
Like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like that's where my hater ball. Like I'm happy for Ben. I'm happy for my friend.
Thank you.
But I'm not happy at all with Spider. But Cavs 15-0. This is a real run. And it's making me think, all right, they get that 1 seed over Boston, and as well, how much is that gonna matter if it's a Boston, Cleveland matchup? That's why tomorrow is so important. So it's just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And they already have Wemby as the favorite for defensive player of the year, but like I don't think you can put him over Evan Mobley and AD right now.
Jeez, look at me.
Yeah, it just depends. We'll give it some time, but Evan Mobley's been absolutely crazy.
It's just like, what is Wemby doing that Evan Mobley and Anthony Davis aren't doing?
Yeah, Mobley is a dog. Like he literally can at damn near 7-foot guard 1 through 5. He's a monster. He's a little monster. He's everywhere. Only guy I think better right now is Donovan Clingan, but we can talk about that later.
DG for sure has like a control to the game he didn't have last year, or I haven't even like seen him have. Like he there's definitely like he has a presence on the court now that and he affects the game with his energy. He's been hitting closing shots after closing shots. And I will say yesterday in Charlotte, like there were times where I'm like, damn, we really need Donovan Mitchell right now. Like this was wavering on like possibly going bad. And he's usually the guy who's just like, okay, give me the ball, let me make a couple shots. Ty Jerome.
I'll talk your Ty Jerome shit.
He's just really good at basketball.
Yes, he is.
What a description.
Just watch him. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like he
Right.
started in place of Donovan last year, had a career high in
Yeah.
points, a career high in assists. Like he just plays the game very well now. And he is legitimate like rotation. Like I want him like in the playoffs with us. Like he is really good. He's been our 5th best player this year.
I agree, because so many times when y'all been trying to depend on a Dean Wade, a Max Strus, or Sam Merrill, I think a guy like Ty Jerome is going to be in that spot where it's like, oh no, we can really depend on this guy for big minutes and big playoff time. And I do want to go back and give Spider a little praise, because in clutch time for y'all, Spider is just the one. I think y'all, Kenny Atkinson figured out this thing of like, let's let DG do this first 3 quarters. And we'll, hey, Spider, 4th quarter, come on, man. Now you can play make, let DG play off ball more. And Spider, same thing. Y'all, we saw it in the playoffs last year. Y'all get out that Orlando series. Y'all gonna need Spider to have any success in the playoffs. So, yeah, I'm excited for that game tomorrow. It's definitely going. Yeah, I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes tomorrow. I'm not playing games. I'm taking notes tomorrow. we get into it.
What's y'all's pick for tomorrow? Cavs or Celtics?
So both Dean Wade and Isaac Okoro like tweaked their ankles on Sunday, so I don't know if they're gonna play.
Yeah.
And that's our 2 best perimeter defenders.
Yeah.
So I think we struggle heavily if they don't play.
Yeah. I got Celtics in a close one.
Yeah, I just want it to be close. I don't care if the streak ends. I want to feel like, okay,
y'all could beat them.
We're at the level.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you guys to close out. Do you guys feel like we're contenders?
Y'all better be. We just had to talk about y'all for 15 minutes.
Okay. We could go for 30.
We've never had a 15-minute Cavs discussion on
Never.
This pod.
That's why I'm allowing it. They're that good. They're that good.
Cool. So I think we might
and
be.
I do think that, you know, when Spider was on that Utah team, they went to a conference finals. Only one, but I also saw young Spider put out James Harden. I've just seen him do amazing things in the playoffs. And when this trade first happened for the Cavs, that's all I thought about was how good Spider could be for this team in the playoffs. And if Evan Mobley and DG can play to this level in the playoffs like this, oh yeah. Hey, New York and Philly, y'all have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that we talked about,
it's all good.
Happiness for a while.
It's all good. Look, y'all are a good team. I'm just hating. I'm in hater mode right now. 5 in the morning, I be hating on shit. 10 o'clock, I'm hating on shit. Shout out Tyler.
Can I hate on the Lakers for a little bit?
Absolutely. Hate on us. 9-4, 4th in the West, and we're not even that good yet.
Yeah, they're playing well. They've won some games in a row.
5 in a row. Bron with the silencer.
Bron's been playing well.
Bron with the triple doubles.
After triple doubles.
Is this fully Magic Johnson, Bron?
Yeah. Magic Johnson, power forward, Bron.
Yeah, this Magic Johnson, Bron.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. Like they're admitting it now. Hey, we run this offense through Anthony fucking Davis.
Yep.
Hey, get your bigger, and he
leading. He's either 1 or 2. I don't know if he's leading the league in scoring or second. 1 or 2, but he had 40 the other night. So.
I mean, from that 2023 playoff run, we saw, hey, if he gonna be the best defensive player in the world like this, and he can put up still 30s, 40 pieces, dominating the paint. Run that motherfucker through him, because when we need Bron on that Spider shit, Bron got that kick. And I mean, Bron the shooter. You know, this Bron the shooter now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Magic Johnson, Bron the shooter. And I can't hate on the Lakers. Like, I do like Dalton Connect. I do.
Boy can shoot, man. I think Dalton Connect didn't know everybody wanted him to shoot. I think he was just like, yeah, I'll stand in the corner, and if I'm like wide open, I'll let it fly. And like, no, everybody's looking at him like, no, shoot that motherfucker every time. Like, dude, he had 27 the other night.
I think that's the beauty of having one of the best DHO guys as your coach, I think, too.
Yes.
Like, hey, you know what I need you to do? I love that now, that off-season thing of the guys saying, JJ Redick let us know exactly what our fucking roles is going to be.
Yep.
Hey, everybody here got a motherfucking role.
Yeah, no, Darvin Ham made Taurean Prince think he was the star of the team.
I feel like it's going to be like...
still makes... All right.
You're going to be on your deathbed and still talking shit about Darvin
Ham. I'm going to tell my grandchildren about that nigga, I swear. Tell us the story about the bald head coach, granddad. He always had it. He always had his hands in his fucking pockets. He wasted 2 years of LeBron, bro. Don't get me started. Anyway,
I know LeBron's feeling it right now.
Right.
40-year-old Bron. We ain't got to keep talking about Bron. This team is just kind of like, oh, okay. I do still agree with us from our last pod of like that Jackson Hayes, Christian Wood spot. I think it could be solved. I think there's moves
got to be made because Gabe Vincent got to go. We need to trade for a 5.
You don't like any of your point guard.
Yeah,
no,
ruthless.
I don't.
Get him out of here.
I think D'Lo can.
Gonna stay.
I think D'Lo can stay as the 6. I think he can stay as the 6th man. I don't
think that $18 million is staying on the books if y'all want to make a competitive move.
Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at it if we can get a good addition. I just think we really need a 5.
And I agree because like I said, I think on our last time we were talking about the D'Lo bench. I mean, shout out to JJ because he did it. Since then too, but I just think there is a way for you to incorporate D'Angelo Russell's spark shooting. Like he is more of a Lou Will type guy, and in that role, I think he definitely excels more. But you're right. It's just so early in the season to be like, all right, Gabe's got to go because if like Gabe's gonna be healthy, we didn't see Gabe all last year, so this is our first time seeing Gabe.
He's shooting 20%. I've seen enough. 20%. Every 10 times you shoot the ball, you're going to make 2 of them? Leave. It's simple as that. Leave.
Najee Marshall isn't shooting the ball well, but he's guarding. This nigga done everything else good, and I know that's not Gabe Vincent, but I'm with you. You just got to stick out a slump sometimes. Like shoot. Yeah. Shoot. And when you got LeBron and AD, those open shots gonna keep coming. Look, this is my Najee Marshall talk. Them open shots gonna keep coming. So you gotta just believe in him if he gonna play this hard on defense.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give him that.
Play some defense, so now it's believing.
Right. I guess we can't make moves until Vando is healthy too, because we need to see how he fits.
Still haven't seen Big Vando on this team, man. Right. Vando, Vando.
Because I don't
make them regret ever choosing Jaden McDaniels over you, because that nigga can't even. Never mind. Keep going.
Because I don't think Vando starts on this team though. I think he has to come off the bench.
Yeah, he definitely seems like
you don't want Vando over Rui?
Nah, I think Rui's offense is too valuable right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But then again, I haven't seen Vanderbilt, so we'll see. We just need him back.
A year and a half almost.
Yeah, we just need him back.
I want to hate a little bit. They've won 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Sixers, Raptors, Jawless, Grizzlies, San Antonio, the injury-riddled Pelicans. So they're winning the games they're supposed to win, for sure.
Yeah.
And they got Utah next.
Yeah.
And then a Palos Orlando team that's actually been playing really well. They've won like 5
I know.
in a row.
They're one of those. Don't dismiss Utah because John Collins could beat you at the my bad.
John Collins.
My bad. That was my team.
Yeah.
My bad. My star player wasn't playing defense.
Y'all don't play defense in the fourth quarter. But
and then
I'm not losing. Chill out.
Denver, Phoenix, San Antonio, OKC. So that's a big stretch.
It's a gauntlet coming up. Yeah, no, for sure.
So we'll see what's up.
We need to win these next 2. Absolutely. But no, Lakers. I'm cool with it. JJ Redick is doing. I think JJ's doing an amazing job with what he has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I completely agree.
And I think the team is bought in and they're playing well together. I just think we don't shoot the ball well enough to make a playoff run, and we're not big enough outside of Anthony Davis. So if Rob don't make those moves, then it's going to be 7th seed city again. Because once the Mavs wake up, once the Timberwolves wake up, once Phoenix really gets it going.
Joker woke up too. So
yeah, so like
I hope we know that the Joker is woke. We have him on our agenda.
The Joker is woke.
He's up.
The Joker he been woke all season, but he woke the rest of the team up.
It's just everybody else.
Hey, Russ, lock in, bitch. You making me look stupid.
Because somebody put up a graphic the other day. Austin Reeves is better in every statistical category than Jamal Murray right now.
I believe that.
And he does not make Jamal Murray money. So
I wrote down Jokic's stat line just because
it's really like video game. Like
it's 30, 14, and 12.
Yeah, it's him and AD are the MVPs right now.
Like
Hey,
he
I'm
could
holding up
do
them
it
phones,
again.
baby.
He could do it
I'm
again.
holding up them
Like-
foes, baby. He wants that former MVP. The way I was talking about Luka coming in and motivated, that nigga getting to play with his homies this summer. Hey, man. All right, because we ain't on the agenda, but
Yo,
shout out to the Joker.
Joker's going crazy. It's just the other niggas is holding him back.
Yeah. I guess we'll go to Corey's team now. This is what we're.
I can't wait to talk about the Mavs. I gotta pull up this stat.
I've actually watched a little. I've watched like the past like 3 Mavericks games with Luka and not Luka.
Okay, talk about the not Luka. We might agree on the not Luka game. Go ahead.
So, I thought you guys looked really good without Luka yesterday. The ball was moving. It looked good. And the ones with Luka that I watched, I just thought him going to the finals would maybe like instill like a different behavior in him, and he'll take it more seriously.
Well, that's what I thought.
It's the same Luka shit it's always been, and I am just so grateful that like I am not like just a fan of a team that he's on, because it's so goddamn frustrating to watch him when I'm not even a fan of him.
He could be the best basketball player in the world.
Like it's sometimes infuriating. Like he walks around like the high school like quarterback.
Yeah.
Like his ego is insane. He's a golden boy. Like no one's here without me. And I feel like, Corey, yesterday I saw a team that was like kind of like rejecting him in a way, and like, yo, we can play a lot better without, like, we have a lot of good players around us now that we don't need you to win games anymore. We obviously need you to win a championship, but well, how do you feel?
Last year we were the best clutch team in basketball. That 4-game losing streak, we lost 4 games by 1 possession. Luka's effort, I am completely sick of it. I wrote Luka's effort, I'm sick of it on this paper. I am sick of it, sick of it. Dante DiVincenzo was on JJ Redick's little pod this week, the new pod or whatever, and he said something beautiful like about Steph Curry, like, the culture of your team is literally based on your best player.
Wow.
And if my best player is going to be sitting around fucking being lackadaisical, letting fucking John Collins slip behind him. I think I was listening to Kevin O'Connor's pod, and they said the motherfucker was moving 3 miles per hour on defense. The next closest person in the game was at 30. I agree. I love that thing about because I wanted to come in and talk about, I literally thought going to a championship would make Luka go, all right, I got to be locked in. I know what to do now. If we're going to do this, I have to be there. I said it during that playoff run right before in the first round when we were down 0-1 to the Clippers. I said, yo, this is your James Harden and LeBron moment. You can't be fucking moving like James Harden in the West of the regular season. That's just not acceptable. You're right, Ben. I'm watching that Thunder game. When Kyrie gets to lead the show, it's like a different little motherfucker. Hey, y'all, everybody gonna get to touch this bitch. Hey, PJ, you about to nigga shit on Brittany tonight. Shit on Brittany tonight. Nigga. This is a whole different team, bro. I'm sick of it. But I also am trying to figure out what is Clay and Kyrie telling Luka Doncic?
I feel
Those
like
are 2 champions. See, he has to be smacked. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm very worried because I love my team. I love my team. Hey, Najee, PJ, and Lively with Kyrie and Luka, if we figure it out, it's gonna be silly. I promise y'all that. I promise y'all that.
I gotta feel like Clay coming from the Warriors, winning 4 championships, and just being around Luka.
Ain't nobody listening to that nigga, bro.
I think they do. Like, I feel like, and Clay doesn't seem like the type of guy to like put up with like shit Luka's doing, like, because he's been to the mountaintop 4 times.
That's what I thought. I thought you got to take Luke on a fucking boat ride, get in that big ass Impala, big body or whatever, and let you. I don't give a. Somebody got to say something to him. He can't keep fucking hanging out with Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber, and they letting him get the fuck away with it.
Yeah.
Because I know if Maxi Kleber and Dwight Powell's your best friends, they not saying shit to you.
Hell no, because they want the ball.
So that's why my Kyrie and Clay thing is like, hey, pull that nigga to the side, bring Sham God with you, whatever the fuck you got to do. But we can't have this. We can't be waiting until March 1st to lock in as the best defensive team again. No fucking way. I'm not. No.
The
bro.
West is too tough to get behind the 8-ball right now. You know,
At all, bro. At all. And like I said, I do like our role players. I do love Quentin Grimes on the team. Clay shot like shit in that in that Thunder game, and we still went out there. Like Maxi's healthy. Like nigga, we do again. Dinwiddie versus Hardy. J Kid, figure it out. Figure it out. All right. I want Hardy out there, but Dinwiddie is not. But the Luka thing, we go where Luka goes. So that Warriors game was so frustrating because I heard something like maybe Luka's complaining too much, so he's not getting the same whistle. But when Derek Lively takes more free throws in a game than Luka Doncic, I'm even more worried.
Yeah.
The Warriors in the Jazz game, he's not getting to the line. I'm like, what the fuck is this? If his big ass ain't getting to the line and he not playing defense, we're not going back to no championship, but we're not getting out of the second round. That's just where I'm at. I'm frustrated. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, the West has 11 teams over 500 right now. And so the team that's going to come out of the West is who has the best closer. Like that's what it is. Like every game is going to be so tight. As of like Friday, the Mavs had lost 4 games by a total of 8 points. Like that's so fucking crazy. Like that just means like, all right, we made like 4 mistakes and now we under 500. You know what I'm saying?
And we can go through those games and count how many of those defensive lapses are Luka.
At least 2.
That John Collins clip went viral, but there's so many.
There's so many other ones, yeah.
Where you just like, well, I was just bragging about your fucking defense all offseason, fat boy.
Yep.
That's Fupa Doncic out there. That's not Luka. Until otherwise, you fucking Fupa Doncic until you step your game up, bro.
That's crazy. Nah, I was kind of baffled by that clip because like now Luka got Jordan Clarkson think he a good passer. My grandma Nettie could have made that.
Niggas gonna get second contracts off of Luka's lazy.
Yep.
Come on, man. You can be the best player in the world. I picked you to win MVP. That's over now.
Yeah.
15 games in, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, he do got a shot, but Luka, it's still going. We got 10 more games until he gets smacked into his set.
Yeah.
I hate these late starts. You can't be LeBron playing like this. That's James Harden fucking activity.
Yeah.
And that don't pay off in the playoffs. So I'm just very frustrated with my best player.
But I mean, hey, I feel like
Shout out JK and shout out to the rest of the squad. Y'all, hey, young boy, Hardy, Lively. I hope we never trade y'all. We might, but I hope we never trade y'all, man. Hey, 3J went crazy last night. He the real splash brother. Clay, step it up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like T-Wolves fans probably kind of feel the same way as y'all do, though.
This would have been a good. I know Luke is somewhere mad. Yeah.
Going that deep and then being 7th right now.
And the playmaker, I guess I'm already on. I said it when we first started on the preseason pod. And not being able to put a double team, that's the joke. But his lack of being a playmaker, we can't be this dependent on Mike Conley. Mike Conley can't just make this team go. I know Julius Randle hit the game winner last night. I still don't like the fit. I'm with you now. I still don't like
it. Don't look good. And the league came out and said he traveled on that play.
I alluded to it earlier. No way y'all paying Jaden McDaniels that money, and he's made no fucking offensive leap. He's not out there helping at fucking all.
Yeah, I thought he was going to come back this season and really be able to be like a consistent scorer for them. It's kind of disappointing with all the money they're paying him.
And you alluded to it earlier, a couple pods ago now. Why the fuck is Ant still taking this many threes? He's the best athlete in the league.
I don't get it, man.
You're the best athlete in the league. The same thing I'm demanding out of Luka, get to the rim and get more fouls. We need 8 to 12 a game to win games.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Hey, and Dante, get over that Villanova shit because he looked like he missed Villanova.
Yep.
Now.
He missed it. He missed the podcast.
It's okay. It's right. You ain't getting no more. Hey, Ed, start a pod, nigga. Hey, bro.
Nah.
Coach Hill.
The T-Wolves can't do no pod because Rudy Gobert shouted out Robert F. Kennedy the other day, and I was like, we don't need him next to Rudy Gobert next to a microphone is either gonna end up in a pandemic or he gonna say some wild shit.
And look, I was ready to come on here and praise Rudy. Like, man, I told y'all, Rudy, that defense, man. Fuck you, Rudy. Anyways,
That's so funny.
Go ahead, because I know Ben got a little synopsis. Go ahead.
Yeah, they just have back-to-back losses to the Blazers.
Yeah.
That's rough. They have
losing to Coach Chauncey Billups is
Rob
crazy.
Williams, motherfucker. It was a completed game, one of them. And Donovan Clingan out there looking like motherfucker, the Kembe Mutombo.
Yeah, he playing good.
I did not realize Donovan Clingan was that big of a person.
He's huge.
He is. I go my bed. I wrote it down.
Like, I don't watch college basketball.
But that's the thing.
Beast of a man.
The UConn coach that everybody was trying to get the Lakers to hire, I was like, he's just really good at recruiting. He's not a good coach. He literally was just like, all right, we're playing college basketball. I'm going to get the 5 biggest motherfuckers in high school to play on one team.
No wonder why they went back-to-back. That dude is ginormous.
Because he knew they had to beat Zach Edey. So he just got a big team.
And then Stephon Castle looks really good as well.
He did. Lakers didn't have an answer for him.
Hey, yeah, we'll talk about that when we talk about Wemby because I really like Castle. But in that fucking, oh my God. Okay, so I got the stat. Clingan in that goddamn Timberwolves game, 17 points, 12 rebounds, 8 blocks. The only other 2 players that have that stat line in their first 2 years is Tim Duncan and Victor Wembanyama.
Wow.
Donovan Clingan is a dog. He has 4 games. He has 4 games with over 2 blocks. The 8-block game was amazing. He has 3 3-block games. He is so fucking dog. I'm really liking him. I do have him as my fake dark horse behind Jared McClain and Dalton Connect. I know he's only started a couple of these last couple games. Robert Williams been out and shit, but I really like me some Donovan Clingan. I know this was the goddamn Timberwolves. I love me some Donovan Clingan right now. He been huge. Jumps off the screen.
Yeah, I was like,
the screen.
This dude was in college? Like, that was crazy. This dude was this big in college?
Came out a year earlier. Yeah, no. He is a massive man. Like, Zach Edey's big, but he's like clumsy big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking Clingan's out there like, hold on. Because he had a couple blocks and I was like, whoa. Yeah. He's the real deal.
Yeah, Wemby dropped 50. Pretty scary. Has been loving the 3 ball.
Yeah, I think he's shooting too many of those. I think it's gonna be a point. I think he's gonna be shooting the team out of games, bro. You too big. You too big to be taking 10 threes, dog.
He didn't play in that last game, but Wemby in his previous 4 games has shot 50 threes.
And who hasn't been there the previous 4 games?
Talk about it.
Greg Popovich.
Right.
Talk about it.
Pop would not be letting that shit go.
The cat's away and the mice is playing.
He's 24-50 though, y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, he cooled off a little bit versus the Lakers, but he had 3 straight games over 6 threes. He pulling from the logo. That motherfucker. I mean, we talked about their offense. Like, if he can just start pulling that out, that's a whole like, well, okay. All right, I'm gonna start respecting it because I do love. Vassell had been out when we talked about them. Vassell's back now.
Yeah.
You do got this. Stephen Castle looks nice.
He does. He looks like
Stephen
a good
Castle
player.
pick looks nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that big. I thought he was a point guard. I thought he was like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
I did not know he's 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
I did not know that. I do really like that.
We also
for them. And when Shohan comes back,
yeah,
come on now.
We also don't have any really good wing defenders on the Lakers. So
yeah, I think it was a topic on the Lakers broadcast or the ESPN. Was it on ESPN, the Spurs game?
Yeah.
That
was a cup game.
Stephon Castle and Devin Vassell, they do look similar out there. They have they have the same hairstyle. And I just want to help everyone out in that Stephon Castle's head is like significantly bigger than Devin Vassell's.
Yeah. That nigga like a bobblehead out
there. No,
there.
it is noticeably bigger. That's how you can tell them apart. His head is big. Yeah, Wemby just doing his thing.
But yeah, I think that Spurs team is just a bunch of young guys trying to figure it out. And that's why I just don't think they're that good offensively. So, yeah, they'll have a couple games where, Castle will go off and have a great game. Wemby will have 50, but, like, how many times are they really putting all of that shit together? That's what I'm saying. So that's all I was saying, why I just don't think they're that great offensively. I mean, bro, how many games did they win? They're 6-8. If they're so great offensively, they wouldn't be 12th in the West. So if you had a problem with me saying that.
This dude got back from Japan and is just letting it rip today.
Look. They're very direct in Japan. Thought I'd bring that back with me.
I like that. And come on.
We got an early Christmas present in the NBA circle. NBA on TNT. The boys, Chuck, Kenny, Shaq, and Ernie are coming to ESPN next year. They're not leaving us, which is amazing.
That news hit my group chat, my sports group chat. Like the world was excited. Like I know.
That's why I thought it was fake. I thought it was too good to be true.
I haven't listened to a Bill Simmons pod all season, and I just know he's gonna have a field day with that news because he's been begging for ESPN to have a good post-game, pre-game, halftime show. And it's like, and he's kept alluding to like if they could just take inside the NBA, and they got it. I mean, Disney's money is long, and I think Chuck going on that kind of like, oh, y'all played us, so didn't do nothing but raise the price of like, oh, we gonna be done. We're going to be out. It was very strategic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it feels strategic in hindsight for me. And for them to get the ESPN Disney deal, it's like Shannon Sharp leaving Skip Bayless. It's like, oh, y'all left, y'all popping shit and got to the biggest, oh my goodness. Shout out. I mean, this doesn't do well for Stephen A. Smith's negotiations, but I mean, this is great for basketball fans everywhere. We don't lose Chuck. We don't lose Shaq. Kenny still bow-legged ass gonna run to the board, and we get the key. Was Ernie in the deal, Ben?
I didn't read anything about it. I'm assuming so.
I wouldn't assume so. So this is why. Ernie's been with Turner Sports for, I think, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
His father is a Turner Sports legend. He was the Braves broadcaster. His history with Turner is deep, and that's why I asked it. And not that the show wouldn't be the same with who's Shaq's host on the big podcast. That's the Tuesday host with Dwayne Wade, the Adam guy.
Mm-hmm.
I do like him a lot.
Yeah, he's good.
But I think with that three, I think Ernie, the nostalgia, Ernie might be the most expensive. I know it's Chuck's production company and all that, but I think Ernie might be tied to Turner, man.
Mm.
I'm not seeing anything that says Ernie won't be.
I'm looking at it. It says studio team of Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Charles Barkley, and Shaq will be part of opening week, Christmas Day, ABC games after January 1st, the playoffs, and the finals.
Wow. Okay. Well, if Ernie's in the deal, Ernie's in the deal. I just want to know if he's still gonna do Turner because I do know it's Ipsy. But now this is great for basketball fans. I mean, getting them. I mean, TNT's gone. We just gonna have Amazon's the replacement with NBC. So it's just like, I mean, we're gonna get them on ESPN. I know NBC is gonna bring out the heavy hitters. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell Amazon's gonna do.
Do you think like
they're gonna throw money?
Do you think like part of the contract was Stephen A. can only come on like once a month?
Or, yeah, you know ESPN gonna force that.
ESPN is gonna try some shit for sure.
I don't want Stephen A. or Shannon Sharp on either on that shit.
I slid it in and said, this isn't good for Stephen A.'s negotiation. It is not. This is not. Stephen A. has put that motherfucking network on his back the last 4 or 5 years. And I think bringing in guys like Pat McAfee, Shannon Sharp, now the inside the NBA guys, is a damper on Stephen A. Smith's kind of like omniscient dominance over there. That was a big word for no reason, but he's always everywhere on everything on that network. And now when you bring in more heavy hitters, again, Disney's money is long. They never gonna lose. So it's like, yeah, this was kind of a match made in heaven and kind of a no-brainer. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith, I don't know if we see him on there. He might be sideline reporting like they used to put Doris Burke on. He might be on the Doris Burke duties, dog.
Do we think Malika Andrews is already looking for dirt on the 4 to hopefully
chill
get her show back? Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna need NBA today. We're gonna need a replacement. I mean, I'm ready to do a bring back Rachel Nichols. I'm ready to hashtag bring back Rachel.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah. I won't shit on Malika. You know what I mean? I hope she keeps her job somewhere at ESPN.
Hell yeah.
Well, they only work once a week, so she'll get the other 6 days.
Right.
Those days they work, and then after what they said, once that season start kicking in, they got the Wednesday game, the Sunday afternoon game.
Yeah, there's no way like Charles is definitely still working once a week. Like he
absolutely.
So there's no way I will work 2 days a week.
Yeah, as a former Philadelphia 76er, he because these current Philadelphia 76ers, they only work once a week too. You niggas suck.
Everybody but Maxey. Everybody but
Maxey. Don't play J Mac like that. The TikTok star extraordinaire. That boy can play.
Let me tell you something. Jared McCain and his painted fingernails is what I thought Caleb Williams was going to be for the Bears. Listen, this nigga is averaging 26 a game the last 5 games, shooting 44 from 3. The little nigga shooting 40% from 3 the whole year, averaging 15. I love me some Jared McCain. And I didn't know he was that small. I don't watch college basketball, y'all. I'm going to admit it.
He point guard. Point guard.
But I didn't know the nigga, the guy listed at 6'2". He like a Jalen Brunson 6 foot. Like, Jalen Brunson 5'10". Like, that little nigga might be 5'11", 6 foot, and he out there cooking. You know what I mean?
Bro.
And that just always lets me know, like, when we first saw Chris Paul, what's Chris Paul listed at 6 foot? Chris Paul 5'10". Man.
Right.
That nigga ain't no 6 foot. But the way he can always get to the basket, get to his spots, you know what I mean? Oh, my goodness. Jeremy McCain's a firecracker, and I love him for the same. I hope he gets to see a stretch of a healthy Embiid and Paul George, but
so is he like a personality? Like a
he's a YouTuber, he TikToks, all that type of stuff.
I watched one of his vlogs.
Right.
I watched one of his vlogs and I'm just like, why would I still do this if I'm already making millions of dollars?
Because he's how old? 21? That's what they like to do.
And you're thinking about the future afterwards. Like I said, Paul George is completely locked in on his broadcasting future. Jared McCain is just doing it early and still hooping.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of money. If Jared McCain comes out of the league, he can make Castanet money. I just saw Andre Iguodala on a Castanet.
I just watched the 1v1 vlog.
Yo, Ben, let them young niggas, if you're going to hoop like this, get your content off because you're going to be great and benefit for it afterwards. You know what I mean? Whatever Paul George and Draymond got going on is counterproductive. These new niggas, they got it wrong and they got it wrong.
Because they've been making videos since they was kids. So like hooping and making the video ain't really that big of a deal. Yeah. But my thing with Paul George and Embiid, they should do a podcast together and decide which one of them gonna be the fourth option. Trash ass niggas.
Which one of them is going to play tonight?
I do love it. I think that I'm with you, Niles. I think the young kids make great content. Like Cayenne Anthony has a little dope ass show on.
Shout out Cayenne.
He announced it on his dad's podcast.
That was cool.
You don't think Cayenne's gonna be making content when he gets to the league? I'm seeing them with Ty Lil and shit like that. Like, some of these kids are just like good with it. It's so funny. Former Sixer Matisse Thybulle, I really liked his bubble vlogs, and I thought, this nigga might be a better content creator.
Yeah, because he sure couldn't shoot the ball.
All right, chill out. If he would have came to the Mavs, all right, But yeah, I just think we're in a different era now. I definitely do. I do.
All right.
Do y'all think the Sixers turn it around? Do they make the playoffs?
I mean, it's so easy to get at least the 10th seed. I have to imagine so.
Yeah, in the East.
But do they win a playoff series? I don't know. They're not going to have like the consistency. They got to put it. They got to win like 8 out of. They got to go 8-2 like somewhere in this season.
They have to
make me like.
There's only 4 Eastern teams above 500, bro.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah,
and there's 11 on the West side.
The East is really bad right now, and again,
the 7 and 9 Pistons are the 6th seed.
Right. Watch the Pistons make the play in.
I didn't know, Ben. I was gonna write it down, but I didn't want to piss you off. So
Monty Williams was the problem.
Risky.
Yeah, it's
with JB. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like so validating that like the Cavs are this good without him, but like JB still is like a good coach with the right team. It's like one of those things where like if you find the right coach for like your right situation, it's gonna be good.
And I will say, you always said that if y'all didn't make the Spider trade, like maybe he would have still been the guy. But with as much as y'all wanted to advance, JB wasn't the guy. But with those young guys, I mean, Empower and Jay Ivey, I mean, Cade is a stud. Talk about 6'7" playmaker, 6'8" playmaker over there in Charlotte. Cade is 6'7" playmaking like that, and he plays on the other end. I love me some Cade Cunningham. I like betting Jalen Duren, but sometimes Jalen Duren pisses me off. But I do still like this team with the young guys with Thompson and Duren and Jay Ivey and Cade. So yeah, I do like the frisky Pistons, man. Good for Detroit right now with the Lions and the Pistons, man. Good.
The frisky Pistons.
They are frisky. It's not like what the fuck we supposed to be saying. Listen,
shout out Isaiah Stewart.
He's about to smack everybody in Milwaukee and might trade all them old niggas. He don't give a fuck what's coming back. I don't think. Get him out of there, Bam and Rivers out of there. The Philly one, we know when PG and MB play, they gonna be damn good. We not worried about that. And them goddamn Knicks, Cavs, Celtics. That's all the things I'm really thinking about in the East. Because I mean, other than that,
yeah. Maybe Orlando if Paolo can come back.
2-11 is really bad.
Yeah,
that's a really big hole to dig out of.
Yeah, that's not even like rough. It's worse than bad.
Yeah, and Paul George, you're a fucking scammer, bro. Playing 70 games last year and sitting your ass around just doing fucking pods this year. You're a scammer, bro.
You had to get that contract.
You're a scammer. No, I'm with him.
Okay.
I'm with him.
Take Daryl Morey money.
It was nice to see you guys again. Yeah. I missed you guys last week.
I missed you guys, man. It's good to be back.
It was great to see Headband being back.
Yeah, I stretched it out. I've been stretching it out, really working it. So it's not nearly as tight on the head as it was.
Now, do you have a toaster got on?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out, man. Shout out. Some young lady was asking. She's like, oh, they got a toaster got too. I said, oh my God, for real. Yeah. You hear what I mean?
You already know.
Hey, yo, shout out. This is I do think we needed the week off because I did not want to talk about the Mavs being bad, why the Bears was losing games like this. Just quick, Guy hates the Bears, but this is a basketball pod. You know what I mean? Guy hates the Bears.
It's good taste.
All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Anybody got stuff to plug?
Plug them, yeah, plug them.
Niles and I have competing shows on Friday.
Oh, is your show Friday too?
Yeah.
Oh.
You hear us? Yeah.
So I'm gonna be a nice friend and say go to Niles' show.
No, go to your show.
Yeah. No, go to Niles' show.
Because mine gonna sell out.
Go to fucking Ben's show.
Go to Ben's show.
Yeah.
Go to Ben's show. Matter of fact, Ben, let me show you how to do it. So Niles will be back in Chicago in December, and his secret shows are already sold out. But if you still want to see Niles Abston December 8th, hit those QR codes right here above me for the Honey I'm Home tour, closing it out in Chicago. Yeah, that's how you do those. Yeah, I mean, shout out, man. Don't you got a show Friday?
Yeah, my show is Friday in LA. It is the last show of the year. It's the last show. It's the last Don't Tell collab with me for 2024. I think we'll be back in February. I'm gonna take some time off, maybe go to Europe for a little bit. But then in December,
oh, you really hate America.
It's so terrible here. You people are awful. And then in December, I am in Chicago, December 7th and 8th. The first show is sold out. The other two shows, there's a couple tickets left, so get those. And then the next weekend, I will be in San Francisco, which has Carter featuring for me, December 13th and 14th. 4 shows at The Function in San Francisco, owned by comedian Stroy Moyd. It's the first black comedy club. First black-owned comedy club in San Francisco, and they letting me headline 4 shows. So don't make me look stupid. Sell them shits out. Buy the tickets. And I've been telling people, buy those tickets now because my Don't Tell set drops next Wednesday, November 27th. And I'm gonna have some motion after that set drop. Some powerful people said they're gonna share it, so I'm gonna have some motion. So those of you who know about me and be waiting to get your ticket, it might be a new nigga that's gonna take your spot. So I would get those tickets.
Very fun.
And then November 20th, Disco Rap Saved Me, Bungalow Collect is dropping. Go get that. Pre-save it now.
All right.
Real quick, Honey, I'm Home, December 6th. We're in Iowa. If you can't make it to the Chicago show, I'm in Chicago a lot. you can catch me. I've been at the Lincoln Lodge. I'm downtown at Butch McGuire's. I am here. And
Butch
should make this
McGuire's. I've
announcement now.
been there before.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Do you
let
go
me make
out
this
there?
announcement.
Isn't that like a bar?
What?
Yeah. But they have this little duck off that they've been throwing these shows called Laughs on Division on Monday. Shout out to VA Bennett. Shout out to the good guys over there. I did a set over there a month ago, and then last week on Monday I just headlined it. So shout out to them. Shout out to the people at the Lincoln Lodge.
Hell yeah.
They showed me the last 2 Fridays. I'll be back in the Lincoln Lodge soon. I think for My Best Friend is Black. I'm in a lot of places in Chicago. Den Theater. Just check my website. I got check my link tree. Hit the link in bio. We got a lot of shows coming up, and I will be. I might say too much. Thank you guys. A lot of shows coming up, and if you don't go to Niles Show, if you're not already going to Niles Show, please go to Ben's show November 22nd. They have a really dope lineup. Him and Tyler. That is a dope show.
They do.
I've only heard good things. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And he shouted out his homie shit coming out. Shout out to Danny Sellers. No, tomorrow, Lover Boy dropped.
Lover Boy.
Lover Boy. I loved all the promo. Shout out to Danny Sellers. His shit
Bruh.
coming out.
I was there. I opened the show, the taping. It's a great set. His closer joke is hilarious, man. Hilarious. Like I scream laughed. It was great.
I'm excited. I'm watching with my with my new Steph kids tomorrow. I promise you that. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad.
This nigga, bro.
My bad. My new set is crazy right now. Like, y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this when I come back. Oh my goodness.
Not this nigga shacking up for the content. Anyway, let's
Listen this part of the show because I'm Mr. Shack Up. I'm Mr. They call me hashtag Shack Up. Hey, also in this Shacked Up house I'm in, we got the merch hanging up to the house. I love the Cap Room. Best basketball pod in America.
Best
You know
one.
what I mean?
Yeah,
We ain't even hey man, I can't wait to be in the studio with y'all and do this pod.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for tuning in. This is a great week. We'll be back next week, right?
Yep. Peace out. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Stop the cap.